wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip, just wet, tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up, I wake up, flex, thumb down now, check, no drip, just wet, tell them run it up, no sleep, no rest, might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch, tell them run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Greetings. We are here in the lab, and we got with us Coach Stud, Coach Tisha, and Coach Fritz. But Coach Tisha can't be with us because she's some other place in another town. She's having pink margaritas and place things like that. And then we got Coach Julius Hall. This is Ebony Sports Reports. We are here. And how y'all feeling tonight?
Feeling good. Feeling good.
All right. We got a lot of things. We won't be getting to everything, but we got some stuff going to be a layover the next week because we do that right there. Because we got something from last week we wanted to be doing right here because Coach Julius Hall said he had wanted it. He demanded it, so we're going to have that. But first, we're going to start out with this Johnson High School. We had Savannah High and Johnson High School here, local high school, public high schools, and the quarterfinal. The final four in the final four, and so Savannah High got stopped. But again, kudos to Savannah High. But then we got Johnson High School that be going to get Sandy Springs, and Sandy Springs again got a mean squad. They've been beating everybody by 30 points. But we believe Johnson High School will stand up and represent. And Coach Julius Hall, we understand you should be going up that side to Macon, Georgia, for the championship with Johnson High School and the Sandy Springs group.
That's correct. Tip-off is at 3:00. Me and my wife will be there on time to watch the game.
All right. So we are here, and we are going to give us a little motivation with regards to this. So we want everybody to be motivated because this is what we're doing. Help people with motivation.
Let me tell you something, right? Until you overcome your fear of failure, until you overcome your fear of what people might think of you, you will never reach your full potential. And don't forget that shit, you heard?
Straight motivation coming from New York. Coach Fritz, what's your thoughts with regard to Microwave Man? Because we're going to have Microwave Man coming on with us other times too. Microwave Man.
You see everything in New York City. That's all I could tell you. You got it all. That was very good and ingenious. Love it.
All right. Coach Stud, Microwave Man.
Coach Stud is muted. Hold on. Go ahead, Coach Stud.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I say, don't need no helmet. Just give me a microwave. When I first saw it, I knew it was New York, though. It had to be. You see, like he said, you see things like that in New York.
Coach Julius Hall.
Well, I think that Coach Fritz is refrigerator man. They just haven't found him yet. He went around with the refrigerator over his head, or either he was washing machine man. Which one was he?
I'll take washing machine man. Refrigerator.
Appliance man.
That I'll take. Appliance man I'll take. Refrigerator, they already had one already.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
And I ain't that big.
Okay.
All right. And so what is going on right now? Because we do HBCU Corner. The Gulf Coast Athletic Conference is to become an HBCU athletic conference. It's going to be now. Again, the Gulf Coast Athletic Conference is going to become the HBCU Athletic Conference. Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to that?
Well, any conference that can make itself bigger and better is always welcome. I think that it's all about the money. It's all about most of these have too many conferences anyway. You know.
All right. And Coach Fritz.
I love it for them. Winners thrive. It's good for the whole. They got the revenue, they got the sponsorship, so it's good for the SBCU. SBCU. Sorry.
All right. And Coach Stubborn, come to you. Unmute Coach Stubbs, producer.
Right here, why?
I get it.
Okay. I'm glad to see that happening for the HBCUs. And like you said, it's about the revenue, and it's going to make the conferences, it's going to bring more recognition to the HBCUs.
Okay. All right. And Jackson State University. They got a vote to be in the top 25 in the country. Because there's some others like Princeton got votes, Duke got that's women's basketball team. It's women's basketball team. Coach Stud, how do you see that?
Given all what Jackson State has been through since Deion Sanders left, and with that having the water thing when he went there, they couldn't have no drinking water. I can't be excited enough for Jackson State.
All right. Coach Julius Hall.
What was the question?
Jackson State received, a vote to be in the top 25 in the country, the top 25 rankings with regard to women's basketball, along with like Duke, also Princeton, because some of them, these were unranked teams that got votes for it. Jackson State in the SWAC, they were recognized with regard to what they had been doing. So how you feel about that?
Well, I think anytime you're able to put your program on that type of level, then you should get the recognition. No matter what division you're in, you should get that recognition. Basketball is a little different than all the rest of than football. And basketball, I believe baseball might be the same. But in basketball, all the teams can fit in one. Ain't too much Division II and Division I, AA, and all these teams fit under one umbrella. Even though you do have Division II, that's for them real little schools. But Savannah State can play its way into the NCAA tournament. So and that's the way it should be. You ought to be able to play your way into those tournaments, no matter what, because sometimes you get a squad that nobody can beat. Might not happen for 50 years, but you get a squad that nobody can beat. It's Savannah State, But they need the recognition.
And today the SIAC is going on at Savannah State University, and the men and women played. The men have gone on. They won, so they're going to continue on with regard to the SIAC. So, Coach Fritz, Jackson State.
Very good for them to be ranked. Their records, they went 15-0 in their division, 20-6. Very impressive. Very, very impressive. They deserve to be ranked.
Okay. All right. And again, we have another treat for you all. We have a treat for you. We're not going to play the whole thing, but this is a little treat. This came from Coach Tish. Coach Tish was the one. So now we're going to throw this on out there. And that's the Brown Four. It's a family, the Brown Four. Coach Fritz, the Brown Four.
They were very good. Everybody do their rendition of. You hear the clapping in the background. Their rendition was very good. There was somebody else that we just recently saw did it, and they said she sounded like Fergie. And man, did she sound like Fergie? Bombed it. Oh my God! But that's my opinion. It's not the opinion of urban sports reporters.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Coach Fritz.
Yes.
Unmute Coach Fritz.
You mean Coach Eric?
Oh, I mean, yeah, Coach Stud. Coach Stud. Yeah, Coach Stud. Sorry about that.
That was outstanding. That Brown Four, they are going somewhere. I mean, it was beautiful and very heart touching. They deserve a standing ovation from the clap in the back. I even gave them one when I listened at it earlier.
Okay.
Outstanding. I really like that.
And now we go on to Coach Julius Hall.
Well, I don't know whether y'all need to work in record studios just yet.
Ooh.
It was okay, for some young guys to get out there. What, those are Tisha's cousins or something?
Oh,
No, not really.
They were okay. They need a little bit more, grooming. I'm sure that they'll be okay in about 10 years.
If you see her nieces and nephews and how they play the drums, you're gonna be really impressed. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, they're ready now. You ain't gonna say 10 years.
But I need to see them. I'm a music connoisseur.
No, you're not ready. You're not ready.
They weren't ready yet. They were ready for a high school game probably, but they weren't ready yet.
Oh, okay.
We say to everyone, share. But the opinion of Coach Julius Hall is merely opinion of Coach Julius Hall and not the opinion of Ebony sports reporters. We're going to move on right now. We're going to move on right
now. We're trying to say something.
Huh?
Say it again.
One Coach Stud, didn't you raise your hand?
Yes, I wanted to ask you. You wasn't impressed with the Brown Four, Coach?
No, I think the Ebony sports reporter folk could have did a little better.
I would agree with that, but listen, that's like a song. I don't want to get away from what we got going on here. By a young man, Noah Cordine, called "The River." That song, that hearing them folk, it touches the soul, the black soul, and I know I'll be hard pressed finding an individual that's got more black soul than Coach Julius Hall. That touched the soul of them. They not gonna be to the level that of a professional, but they are certainly going somewhere though. I was very impressed with that.
I saw a young girl. I saw a young girl the other day. And I thought I sung it to everybody. Did you see it, Jamal? You saw it.
And what about the young girl?
She sung it better than Whitney Houston.
Oh, you got
at a basketball game. I'll send it to y'all tonight.
Okay.
When I tell you she did it, goosebumps.
How old was she?
Probably about 14.
I gotta see this.
Okay.
I gotta see this. No.
I'm gonna send it to y'all.
Again, the opinion of Coach Julius Hall, merely opinion of Coach Julius Hall, and not the opinion of Ebony sports reporters. We're going to move on. Because again, this is tournament time right here. Tournament time. We had asked questions early on back in January, so we're now coming to tournament time.
Half a cup. Yes, big brother, big deal, real deal.
What's that on your forehead?
That's the MEAC symbol, big brother.
Why?
Because I'm a MEAC man.
When is the tournament?
March 13th through 16th in Norfolk, Virginia.
Who's gonna be there?
All the MEAC teams.
Name the teams.
MEAC team?
Name the team.
Howard, University. South Carolina State, North Carolina Central University. South Carolina State University. University of Maryland, Eastern Shore. Delaware State University. Coppin State University. Morgan State University. And the host, Norfolk State University. Big Brother.
Nice.
Thank
You going?
Oh, you know I'm going, Big Brother.
How you getting there?
I'm driving, Big Brother.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'5.5", Big Brother.
You need a booster seat?
I'm a good driver, Big Brother. You'll see. You'll see.
Get out of my space.
Yes, Big Brother.
The MEAC is going on. What happened?
Mute yourself.
So it is all happening. I am too afraid to ask Coach Julius Hall his opinion. But let y'all know this. Behold the green and the gold. That's at Norfolk State. Behold the green and the gold. Coach Julius Hall, what's your thoughts with regards to the MEAC?
Well, I support the MEAC. The MEAC is a strong HBCU conference, and I support the HBCU conferences. We need to pour into the HBCUs just as much as we pour into the ACC and the SEC and the WAC and the PAC and everything else. Our dollars spend just as much good as anybody else's dollars. We got to support those different conferences. So I support the MEAC. Matter of fact, we should have been at the game tonight.
But again, we ain't got our press passes. We waiting on our official press passes, our official, not bootleg press passes, official press passes. So Coach Stud,
He's muted.
You got to hold on, Coach Stud. Coach Stud, every time after you get through, mute yourself because your mic is reverb.
What about now?
You good.
Okay, I understand. And I like the way he put that university on the end. He done that with authority.
Yes. All right. Coach Fritz.
Love the commercial. They put it back to school days, and that's what the HBCU is all about. And the conferences, it's beautiful to watch the basketball games because they like Coach Hall said, we spend our money is just as good, and they need our support. And they if you watch some of the games, they ball out.
Okay. All right. And so we got somebody for you. We got Eden Top Baby Williams. Top Baby.
Baby Top is now approaching the stage. Here now is Baby Top. She is ranked #1 in the Pee Wee 8 division for 60 and 65 pounds. Baby Top is the 2022 National Silver Gloves Champion and the 2022 National Qualifier Champion. Welcome, Ian Baby Top Williams.
Yes.
Hi. Hey.
Eden.
Coach Fritz, Eden, how you feel about Eden?
Love her. I could see her combination. I could see how she's fast and she's mobile. She's good. She's a champ. Is that her brother or that was Julius Hall carrying her belt?
I was carrying the belt. I know a champion when I see one.
Okay. All right. I see what's going. Coach Stud. Eden Williams.
She's tough. Her hand speed at the age of 10 was faster than mine. I think when I was at the age of 19. Yep. Okay. She's tough now, and she's serious about it too.
All right.
Yeah.
Coach Julius Hall.
And I believe that if I was her age and I was in school with her, I would try to make her my best friend, because anybody messing with me gonna get knocked the F out. That girl, she is bad.
Mhm.
Who's gonna be able to deal with her?
At 10.
Man, it's just incredible. Hell, I'm scared of her now, and I'm 62.
Okay. So now we're going to come to someone else. This is someone that has been trying to train Coach Julius Hall. She's been trying to train Coach Julius Hall because she said, I heard some things about him, and so I'm trying to train him. So she said, I want y'all to see my highlights because I've been training him.
I've been told y'all about Aubrey Bush last summer. She is very different. This is the best 6th grade girls basketball player in the country. If you haven't seen her before, you need to check her out right now. Her handle is insane for that age. Hold on, left, right, Euro, lay. Being 6th grade moving like that makes no sense. And the thing is, she not playing no games. She really know how to hoop. Hold on, Hezzy go. Straight by you. You helping easy dime. The game is extremely easy for her. Off the inbound. Be honest, I don't know why they pressing so hard. Spin her. Straight to the Baja. Off lay and one. Count it, ref. Come on. The Aubrey Bush game is truly special, I'm telling you. It's crazy as she's not even scratching the surface of how nice she's gonna be. Dime almost hit Rebecca right in her dome. The finish though. This is 6th grade. Imagine when she gets to 9th grade, let alone 12th grade. All them records they breaking in college right now, they not safe. Straight to the Baja. Tough lay and one. Ref, blow the whistle. And we lock up too. Hey, excuse me, I'm gonna need that rock up off you. Appreciate you. Now we out of there. No, I'm not gonna lie. This is honestly too easy for her. Tween the legs leg. Just to have a little fun. Hey, this remind me of Hannah Hidalgo. Aubrey Bush want that rock. She getting that rock. And then I need to and one lay. Yo, she is so tough. Oh my God. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. They really need to let her play with the high school kids. Cause this is not fair at all. Aubrey Bush is really that go. This is her against the boys. It really don't even matter. Transition, they cannot stop her. He is straight to that Baja. Hezzy go. And I need the contact and one lay. I know y'all was thinking, oh, it was too easy for her against those girls. Let me just tell you, it's just too easy for her. Y'all see this handle? There's no fear in her heart. Just straight bucket. His little paws, Hezzy. Overhead gather 1-2 lefty leg. I tell you, she's really a problem. Hey, come on, y'all gotta see this. The slow 2-step Euro to the lefty finish over top. This is wild work that she is handing out. Through the press, I'm by everybody. A one-woman press breaker. And I see you running the floor dime. It's honestly insane the way she's moving out there. Hold on, Hezzy crossing to the mid-range pull-up. That is vicious. Hey, yo, I'm not gonna be surprised if she's getting scholarship offers before she gets to high school. Hold on, transition up and under scoop lay me. What I love about her game is it's just free. She's just having fun out there hooping. Get it out the net. Her handle is dumb. She dribble better than majority of grown men. Whoa, somebody help that little girl off the ground, please. Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, I need me a signed Aubrey Bush jersey right now. This is a future pro in the making. 2-step game is wild. And one, count that, ref. Come on now. Keep me open, kick it out. The swing, give me 3. Get it out the net. You know what time it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. She's really unguardable out there. It's really a lot to her back. Tween, step back, give me 3. Get it out the net. Pushing in transition. Let me see that one time. Little tween the legs, leg. It's cuz, like, why not? The thing is, she's only getting better. The defense, my boy, let me get that. Straight to the Baja. The fact that she seeks contact like this is wild. Pushing in transition straight downhill. A left to right Euro. At this age, she should not be this skillful. Her handle should not be on Kyrie like this. Boys, bro, she's not worried about nothing. The bag is endless. Hey, Aubrey Bush, I'm telling you, is really certified. The swing, give me 3. Get it out the net. Hey, y'all gotta really feel me, bro. This young lady right here is the one.
Coach Julius Hall. She's training you. So how is she a trainer to you? How well is she training you, Coach Julius Hall?
She's not the baddest. I don't know what they're thinking about. Seriously, she is not the baddest 9-year-old in America. Really? She's the baddest 9-year-old in the world. Have anybody ever seen anybody that age play like that? Boys or girls?
No.
Ever. Nobody. Not
Nope.
Kobe, not LeBron, definitely not Michael Jordan. He didn't learn how to play till he got to college. What in the hell was that? She's an alien.
Yeah.
Okay. Coach Fritz.
Whew. I still see it just like flashbacks in my head. It's like Kyrie, Dame Lillard, Luka. She got everything, all the skill sets. She could shoot the 3, she could pass the ball. The crossover is ridiculous. Oh my God. they still picking up that girl off the floor? Because that was embarrassing. But she is, oof, I've never seen something like that. You need to send that to me so I can look at that again.
So yes, sir. We'll make sure that Coach Stud.
I see the youth, but I will have to look at a birth certificate to believe that she's just 9 years old with that kind of skill set. It's going to be very interesting to see when she get in the 9th grade. They're going to have to get her. They're going to have to change some rules to get her on a higher level because she's just so far advanced of the other 9-year-olds. It's like they're not even on the same court. I mean, and then they're going to lose interest in playing the game if they have to go up against her. I mean, that's just unbelievable. Never seen anything like it, male or female at that age.
Okay. All right. So again, she's the one training Coach U.S. Hall right now. But we gotta give a shout out.
I was looking for my steroids.
A shout out to Amira Boyd, and that she is now the youngest head coach in NCAA history, and so she's coaching right now. So Amira Boyd, and we come to Coach Stud. He's 22 years old.
That's going to open up the barrier now for them to hire them young Afro-American coaches now on the collegiate level now. She have to open up the gates now. That's going to start. We're going to see more of that now. I was glad to see that happen now.
All right. And we go on to Coach Julius Hall.
Well, I think that if you have the talent, they should not hold you back from taking the position. If you have a passion to coach, if you can put a skill set into these young people, then I think that you should get the job. Obviously, somebody's seen something in her to want to give her that job because she can influence. So I'm happy for Amira Boyd, and she's opening the door for other young coaches to come in. Why the picture still up? Wow.
Coach Fritz.
Amir Boyd. It's amazing to see that she got that job at that young age. That shows her ability. That shows she could motivate kids. She's gonna be a leader. She's gonna mold the next generation, and she's opening up a whole bunch of doors for everybody else to come after her. Kudos to her. I'm very proud for her.
Wow.
All right. I was distracted because somebody made a comment about Coach Julius Hall. They said that music connoisseur, he don't know music. In fact, somebody had texted me that too. They were like, he don't know music. So I'm just like, wow. So,
we're starting a new show after a while. I think it's in the summer. Seriously. And it's a song off. Whatever the name we come up with, I forgot the name of it. But it's gonna be me against guest host on who has the best ear for music.
Oh Lord,
I'm serious. All y'all are invited to come challenge me. I'm hoping that it'll be I'm hoping that we can make it a part of when we open our new radio station up, hopefully in May or June. That we create that show at the same time, and it can be broadcast from the radio studio. We're going to have a digital radio station, and I'm hoping that it'll be. But you will see, Jamal. You gotta your music talents can't mess with mine. I haven't heard the music you listen to.
No. I was trying to drink some water. But I can't drink. So I had to laugh. So I'm gonna do this because my boy Jack Styles, my brother Jack Styles, is watching, and he said Maya Moore. Jack must be. See, that's that HBJ. That's that HBJ connection. Jack, guess what? It wasn't in this order, but guess what, Jack? Again, that's my brother. We on the same wavelength, And so this is what we got going on right here. Maya Moore, Jack brought Maya Moore. Her career record, 563.95. Maya Moore. That's one. That's one clip, Maya Moore. We're going to go to another one on Maya Moore. Her accomplishments. Yes, Maya Moore. Y'all see it. Maya Moore. You got that? We coming on down. Again, we represent Maya. And you see what she says. You see what my boy Jack said. We right there. Tries to value people. So, and we gotta do this because again, that cosmic connection that Jack and I have. So we got this for you. We got this right here for you.
Good preservation of the tees. Oh, what a step back.
Will she be in the starting lineup?
Or baseline, the reverse, and she got that one to go as well.
Souza, she's got a new career high. Moore.
As Moore swims in for two.
Is stepping up a little bit. She does.
An effort by Rebecca Brunson, and of course, she'll get the dividends after Maya Moore. That might as well have been a line drive. Good box out from Moore, and the Whalen. Oh, what a pass! And Moore on the finish. You bet. Moore alone. Yeah.
Minnesota could put on that tape as well. Let's be honest here. A few shots from Maya Moore.
Defense by Candace Parker, but it's still in the backcourt. Beard had it taken away by Maya Moore.
Again, we are now going to take this off because we're honoring the great Maya Moore. And so that's what we're doing here on Ebony Sports Reporters. So this is what we want to do. And so some of y'all probably picking up on it because this is Women History Month. So we're going to we got to showcase the women. That's what we're highlighting the women. We're going to get into some of the other stuff. We're going to get about Russell Wilson and all that. Don't worry about it. We're going to get into that. But then we now go to Coach Fritz, Maya Moore.
Love the career. I seen her play at UConn. I was always a fan of her game. I watched her when she came into the WNBA. Very good, smooth scorer. Could pass. I would say a female version of Carmelo Anthony. No, let me not say that because Carmelo doesn't pass as much. But she had game. She had game.
It had to be a New York player.
Sadly, I was coming to Coach Julius Hall. Coach Julius Hall, go ahead, Coach Julius Hall.
Listen, Silas, I can understand what you're saying, Jack, but listen, this girl, this little 9-year-old is the best player at her age on this earth, and there ain't been a man, male or female, that has played at that level at her age. I've never seen it, and I'm a sports fool. Maya Moore is good, but she can't touch that little girl. That little girl is all that and a bag of chips.
All right. We now go to Coach Stud.
Well, we all knew Maya Moore was going to be special when she was at the University of UConn. And not to mention the career that she had in the WNBA. But I liked what she said on the clip. She said, look beyond the craft as someone who value people. Now, that spoke volumes to me. That spoke volumes to me. Because when you get a person that have that type of career, very rare that they say the value that they have on people. So the respect level went up even higher for her after reading that right there. She said, look beyond the craft and the value that she have on people. And I liked it. That really stuck with me.
Absolutely. And so now we're gonna go. Let me do this right here because I don't want to be ignored. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Gap Band, Julius Hall. My brother Jack Siles been throwing it out there. He been throwing it out there. Lakeside, Fantastic Boys. He been throwing it out there too, Julius Hall. So
Jack, anytime Jack want to come on, he can come on the show and be a part of this cast as a host, co-host. anytime, Jack, when we start up, you want to bring Earth, Wind, and Fire and Lakeside and Gap Band, I put them to rest. Them bands there can't touch the bands I'm going to be putting in front of you, man. You can't say, Jamal, have you taken a commercial today?
I apologize. We're gonna go to a commercial. I just been so enthusiastic about throwing this out there for the women, for the ladies, that I got like Coach Julius Hall, and so we need to go to a commercial. I forgot because there's a comment that came from one of the ladies. Let me get this comment out. The comment is like, let me get it. I don't know why they didn't just go and put it on the show. They said, okay, so she was good, yes, but I didn't get the same butterflies like the Brown Four, which, by the way, are younger than this young lady, but she was still good. Clap, clap, clap. But I'm just saying, we're not going to go to a commercial on... We are back. This is Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Julius Hall, Coach Fritz, Coach Stud. And we say support our advertisers. That's Davis Johnson Bozeman Law Firm with offices in Statesboro, Savannah, and Atlanta. One Price Cleaners located in the Farmers Market in Garden City. And also Kim's Cafe located at 714 MLK Junior Boulevard. And you go inside and tell them, say Jamal told you to come inside. Tell them Jamal told you to come inside there at Kim's Cafe. Not Julius, but Jamal. And then also Chef Food and Gas at Styles and Gwinnett Streets in Savannah, Georgia. Don't ride by, stop by. Coach Julius Hall, you had your hand up. Go ahead, Coach Julius Hall.
I had a request for Fritz.
Oh, Lord.
Here we go.
Could you please see about your fiance, please?
Okay.
Because she's sick and evidently she needs to be rushed to the hospital. Because if she think the Brown Foe is better than that girl, y'all got the video. I sent it to all y'all. Y'all look at this and y'all tell me whether this girl didn't sing this song. She sung that song. And look, it's hard to get praise out of me. It's hard. You see what I did to the Brown folk. This girl sung. That's all I want to say. Take Tish to the hospital.
I said she was good.
Ooh, yeah, you definitely have to do this podcast for the music.
It's coming. It's going to be a show. We're going to have the cameras there. We have the studio lined up. We got an office. We're getting ready and everything downtown. And it's going to be a podcast for that particular show once a week. And it's going to be a spinoff, the competition Challenge Me. You're going to challenge me. When you tell me what your song, I don't care if it's country music.
Ooh-wee.
If it's country music, I'll put somebody down with country music because, see, I'm a connoisseur of music.
So it's true what the book says. You're the biggest bragger of all time. What you think? I didn't come do my homework? What you think?
You read the book.
You think I didn't start reading the book?
He can't put the book down.
You think I didn't read the book? I didn't start reading the book?
He can't put the book down.
No.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
I'm about to run for office, Fritz. I thought about putting my hat in the ring to run. But I said, man, I gotta wait. I gotta get the book out a little further first.
Yeah, you do.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're gonna move on. And so again, we're gonna go back. And so since he says he has an appreciation, so that's a wonderful segue to this right here. This is again paying some homage. Y'all remember them?
Oh,
The Bradley twins?
The twins.
Y'all remember? And they played professionally also, but yes. Yes. So y'all remember them, Coach Julius Hall. Do you remember them? Because you are a connoisseur.
I remember them quite well. I remember them quite well. There were some tall sisters that played, and I used to be very fond of their athleticism way back then. Yeah, I remember them.
Okay. All right. And Coach,
where you pull that magazine up from?
We do our research. Coach Stud.
Yeah. At that time, that 6'3" was very tall for a woman, and they was twins. And yeah, I remember out there USC.
Yep. Coach Fritz.
I vaguely remember them. They were on the same team with Cheryl Miller.
Right at that time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were. I remember they were dominating. I remember that group dominating, and the fanfare of it coming around, and like this was the new. They were trendsetters. They were game changers. I remember them for that.
And you see, again, my brother, Jack Siles, because I have to monitor what's going on also with the comments on Facebook Live, because I can't necessarily do it on YouTube. My brother, Jack Siles, Cheryl Miller, amazing. Again, my brother, and who the person again, they talk about Juice Hall and with regards to being a connoisseur. But yeah, see again, my brother Jack Siles right on top of it. Yes. It's called internet. So again, we are now moving on to this right here, because again, this is wonderful history being done, wonderful history, and this is for this person right here. Back-to-back undefeated regular seasons. Dawn Staley. And so we come on down. We got something else for you, another treat with regards to Dawn and what she's been doing.
No one has been able to stop South Carolina. 29-0 feels pretty good for the Gamecocks. Back-to-back undefeated regular seasons, 57 straight home wins, 47 straight SEC regular season wins. South Carolina gets it done on Senior Day. 76-68, your final from Columbia.
Go ahead, Coach Julius Hall, because go ahead, because we will go somebody else first. Go ahead.
Last year, who knocked them out? Iowa knocked them out.
Yes. Yes.
And see, and this is the truth now. Listen to it. Y'all might not think so. See, had they played LSU and they beat Iowa, they would have beat LSU.
Yeah.
LSU had an opportunity to see what they were facing and to make adjustments. But USC had to be the fall guy for LSU to see that. I'm telling you, they knew what to do then. I mean, they could have studied other films and everything, but they saw what to do, and that's why they did that. But hats off to Dawn Staley. Just hold on, Don. We got how old she is? She 9. We got about 9 years, and we got another one coming to you in a few years. Where else she going, Jamal? Where else the little girl going? She got to go to Dawn Staley.
Lord. Okay. So what we were going to also add, Camila Cardoso, who will probably go on to the NBA, the WNBA that is, she's from Brazil. And so Dawn made it possible for her parents to come up here for a senior night. And so again, Dawn Staley, that's why I have to go and say probably one of the greatest coaches that we have of this era right now. Because again, how she looks at the history of basketball. She recognizes it from with regards to Vivian Stringer, Cheney State, and acknowledging that, and then also looking out for her players. And so people like looking and say, "Wow, Camilla thought that her parents family would not be there, but she made it possible for them, to hook up and get here from Brazil so they can be right there with her." And so we're looking at what they have done regular season. So I'm just saying, tremendous coach. And Coach Julius Hall, you want to add any more to that, even though you want to just usurp everything and jumped on it because you got somebody coming in 9 more years. But go ahead, Coach Julius Hall. Anything else you want to add about Dawn when we go to the other coaches?
No, just be on the lookout for that little girl because I've never seen anything like her. She's a phenomenon, and they really need to test and see whether she's an alien.
Okay. Coach Stud.
I watched that entire game there against Tennessee, but my baby couldn't be away from me for 4 years. My daughter and I don't see her, but hey, they was out the country. They was coming from Brazil. But let's get back to Dawn Staley and what she have done. Brother-in-law, Iowa got them last year, but they won't get them this year. They on a mission, and they going to run through this NCAA. Dawn Staley is going after Pat Summitt records, and she's well on her way. She's going to put Pat Summitt in the rearview mirror for his records.
Okay. All right. And Coach Fritz.
Dawn Staley has that team clicking. That team is on I feel sorry for everybody that's going to stand in their way because that's like a machine, a Mack truck coming down, and there's nothing that's going to stop that. They took their defeat and their failure from last year, and they turned it around this year, and it's a scary thing. And some people might say, "Oh, March Madness, you get some upsets here and there." I don't think so. I don't think so.
Dawn Staley bench can probably be the half of the teams in there.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. So we now going to come to Courtney Solomon.
Well, she's looking good right there. 1 left, 2 rights. Into the third round. Here's the
And as you see, Courtney Solomon is the first African-American cowgirl to participate in a nationally televised rodeo contest. Courtney Solomon, Coach Fritz.
I love that she did that. I'm proud for her. But I just thought of Julius Hall when he said rule change. That looked like something's coming with that one. Because she was gliding on the horse effortlessly. She just the way she's riding the horse, it's like she was one with the horse. And that says a lot for an 11-year-old.
All right. Coach Julius Hall.
Rule change.
See? I know it already.
They can't have y'all around here riding no damn horses.
Oh, Lord, Jesus.
They can't have y'all doing that.
Jesus.
I already know.
She's going to have blonde hair or something. She's going to have to, I don't know, her Social Security number going to have to start with certain numbers or something. She is not, listen, they're not going to have y'all around here taking every damn sport. Horses? No, son. No. Rule change coming.
See what I said?
Okay. Coach Stud.
That's definitely as a rule change. She's there for a reason. She can ride a horse. From looking at it, I thought she had been riding them at birth, just being 11 years old. But that's definitely a rule changer there.
Okay.
Y'all know what it reminds you of? The old cowboy movies. She was really riding that damn horse like a. But you look at the cowboy movies today, and the horse is doing this here. That girl was really moving that horse just then.
Yeah.
Like the old days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go because this is Ebony Sports Reports. We have athletes and viewers from around the entire world that we recognize. And so we're gonna go over here to again historic moment also because again there's Women History Month, so we gotta give shout out to the women, and so we got this going on.
Oh my goodness, Noelle, what have you done?
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Since 2016, I have been working hard to get that final, but I always get out from the semis. I think that one is something for me. It means it is like how to say in English, la série sur le gâteau. I'm so happy.
What did she say?
And that's Noelle Yarigo from Benin. She got the first medal for Benin. She's a middle distance runner, so she was happy. This is the first time in her country that they've been able to do that, and so she wants to celebrate that. She's moved with regards to that. Benin, country in West Africa, and so Coach Stud, I'll do this right here.
I was happy for her. She's been trying since 2016, and she was just overwhelmed. She finally accomplished that goal. Kudos to her.
Coach Fritz.
Just like Coach Stud said, kudos to her. She worked hard. Everybody that has a failure, they figure out what they did wrong, and it propels them to get to that end and final results. Love it for her. She was overwhelmed. She couldn't even finish talking.
And now we are scared and afraid as to what Coach Julius Hall would say. And he is a music connoisseur, but that's something separate. And a basketball connoisseur too. But Coach Julius Hall.
Listen, hats off to her. Congrats. She kept striking the stone until the stone broke, and she did what she was supposed to do. But I'm still confused as to what she said, the American word. What the hell did she say? What was it that she said? She said, like they say in English. What the hell did she say? It was not English that she said.
Jesus. We have muted him, America. In the whole world. We have muted him. We are going to move on. Oh, God.
Julius, I come take you to the hospital.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's get it together right now. Every sports reporter. Oh, Lord. So we got a buzzer beater in a state playoff game. Wow.
She missed both. Larry bringing it up. 1 second from half court. Good! Here on the LHSAA network.
Wow, another look at the three. Wow, picture perfect ending.
Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Coach Julius Hall, you've had buzzer beaters before. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I've made a few myself during my younger days. You probably witnessed a few of them. You got to hit your free throws because you never know what's going to happen with a few seconds left. You got to hit your free throws. That girl missed those free throws. What happened? They end up losing by one. So it was a great story for them to tell their kids 20 years from now. And the highlight will live as an example to block out, play all the way to the whistle or to the buzzer. And that's what it means.
All right, Coach Fritz.
Hell of a shot. She did play. The other team tried to stop her because they fouled her as she shot the ball. Fell down. So, and they didn't call the foul, nothing, and that still went in. Kudos to her. Great shot. I've had some winners in my days. You know, I've had some buzzer beaters, but that one was good. And you fell? Lord have mercy.
Okay. And Coach Stud.
You have to hit them clutch free throws down the stretch. That would have closed out the game. She missed, and it was a great shot. She probably never make another shot like that. Coach Hall have made several of them, in his time, but the girl probably would never do that again, but it was a great shot, though. She was fouled. They didn't get the call. It went in. They advanced to the state championship.
Why Jamal looking like that? Because
I saw that. I kind of turned my head a little bit when I seen it, because and he have witnessed my brother-in-law make them kind of shots. I just don't understand why Jamal did. I had to turn my head a little bit when I saw him do that because he ran back and let me. I had to turn my head slightly a little bit. Coach Fritz,
He acting like Charles Barkley against Shaq right now.
He's muted. He's muted. He muted himself.
I muted myself. I muted myself. I muted myself. We're gonna go to another commercial and come right back. Ebony's reporters, Coach Fritz, Coach Stud, Coach Julius Hall, and I'm gonna mute myself again.
Hi, I'm Katie Brewington and I'm running for Magistrate Court Judge. Magistrate Court is often called the People's Court because people represent themselves or are pro se litigants. Magistrate Court handles civil claims up to $15,000, dispossessory proceedings, pre-warrant applications, and good behavior bonds. I'm a great candidate for judge because I have the experience, compassion, and drive to get the job done. I have been a probation officer, a criminal defense attorney, a solicitor, and a municipal court judge, and I will take all of that experience to get the job done. So remember, vote Katie Brewington, May 21st, from Magistrate.
He muted himself.
Ebony Sports Reporters.
Okay, Chader. Okay.
This has been a night. This has been a night because Coach Julius Hall is on a roll. He's on a roll, and these last 3 videos for the women, well, we doing good, honoring the women because it's just 3 videos. They're short. I can only imagine what's about to happen right now. But we say thank you in living color. Thank you in living color. A lot of people don't realize that. Thank you in living color. But in 1958, the greatest NFL game of all time was played again. Greatest NFL game of all time was played. That's how it's classified in NFL history. And so we're going to thank in living color. This is the halftime show.
Now they are witnessing a genuine football classic. And even sights such as this can't curb their impatience for the second half to get underway.
That was the halftime show. NFL championship, greatest game of all NFL history. That was the halftime show. We say thank you in living color. Coach Julius Hall.
Well, what you think have advanced the furthest? The halftime show or the rules in football or what? That was the halftime show?
That was the halftime show. That was part of the halftime show. Yes, sir.
Lord have mercy. I guess in 1958, some half-naked women probably was the equivalent of what we see now with Beyonce and Janet Jackson. I guess.
Coach Fritz.
Lord have mercy. I don't even know. I just have to plead the fifth because I go somewhere and I don't want to go with it.
Yes.
It'd be the Fritz. You know what I'm saying? I'll just leave it alone.
Yes.
All right, Coach Stud.
Hey, that's how they was doing it in 1958. You know.
Really? Oh shit! I'm in. Well, I gotta
Would you tell Coach Keisha to like mute herself or something?
Yeah.
Sorry, jeez.
Yeah, she got to mute herself.
Yeah, Jesus. Okay. And this is going to get, because we now moving to the more controversial thing, because y'all talk about those Ebony Sports Reports, and this is what happens when you have a coach who got to question some of the things that's going on with regards to the players. And we are going to get to that right now. I had that already set, but let's me get on right here.
I think they're going to get it on the pillowcase. It's not going to happen. You can't nap your way to being a great shooter and Facebooking and all these things that teenagers do. You need to put the phones down, stop FaceTiming, stop tweeting, and get your butt in the gym. And it don't have to be an hour, 2 hours, 20 minutes every day. That's what Nicole does. 10 minutes after practice every day. That's it. It's no magic formula. There's little secret potions you rub on your hands.
Ooh.
All right. Coach Stud.
It's interesting that you aired that tonight. I was just talking with a friend of mine named Stacy Poole. He have two schools here. He have a middle school and a high school, and our girls basketball lost a home game. A ninth grader hit a corner three that stopped them from advancing to the Final Four be held down in Lakeland at the Orlando Magic's practice facility, right? And he was telling me about these girls that's got to stop texting, stop getting on, and they got to get off this social media. And he told me the schedule. He's going to resume coaching them now. And he said they got to practice 3 times a day. And he gave me the schedule. And this was just last night. And when I looked at it, I immediately thought about the conversation that me and Stacy had last night. The coach is telling them right. You got to get away from that social media and you got to get out there and practice. Practice is going to get your game to elevate and play at a high level. But in order to practice like that, you got to want it. And some girls, just may not want it like that. But I totally agree with what the coach was telling them. Yeah.
All right, Coach Fritz, Coach Kelsey, what's your thoughts with regard to Coach Kelsey and her thoughts?
Practice? We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. No, they need to practice, though, seriously. Because social media takes their whole, they don't focus. They so much into the phone. And if somebody say this about them, somebody say that about them, our generation is different. We don't, somebody says something on the phone, we don't worry about that. We just come back at you another way. We come back at you. But if they see something on social media, it's like it's a killer. And you trying to win. That coach, I give her credit with that. Stop the social media, get in the gym, practice. If you want to be better and you want to be advanced at your craft, you got to put the time in. Kobe did that. Kobe was like, I'm in the gym at 5 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. I remember Kobe said he was hanging out with the guys. He said, "Okay, you want me to hang out with y'all? No problem. I'm gonna do this with y'all, but y'all gonna have to come practice early with me." And most of the people didn't want to do that. And I could understand the frustration of the coach. This is her livelihood. This is how she makes her money. You can't have these kids just be on social media, stuff like that. A person that's not focused is gonna ruin what you got, what you want to try to do and make money.
Okay, Coach Julius Hall.
And I concur with what what Coach Eric and Coach Fritz said, because the team is a reflection of you. If you don't win, then you get fired. Look at what Don is doing with those girls. I believe those girls are probably the most disciplined girls that there are. You know, what's the girl name at LSU?
Angel
Reese got benched this year for infractions and violations. Because when you think that you're bigger than the team, or you think that you're bigger than the game, then there's problems and there's issues, and then it affects the other players. You can't go out thinking that you're bigger than everything else on that's going on around you. It's a team sport. And I like a coach like that, because that coach understands what it takes to win. And that coach sees where it's heading. And if you don't stop it now, it'll become a epidemic and a pandemic and some more demics. And before you know it, it's gone. These kids will be doing what they want to do. Hell, their social media might be up on the scoreboard.
Okay, all right. So now this next one, we're not going to spend a lot of time on it, just because we don't want people to say we bashing folks, because we've celebrated women athletics, and so. But this is something that's going around. This is what people are talking about.
The show today is Black by popular demand.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
Be yourself, own who you are, and just Black is popular, and it's culture, and it's changing culture, and it's been changing culture for decades.
So, Coach Julius Hall.
Was that Beyonce?
No, that was Serena Williams.
Was that Megan Thee Stallion?
That was Serena Williams.
Was that Michael Jackson?
Oh, whoa!
Who in the hell has Serena turned into?
Whoa!
What in the world was that?
Okay. That's why I did that last. That was the last. Whoa.
Just because you might marry somebody don't mean that you got to change who you are. What the hell is wrong with that girl? Wow.
And that's what some people are talking about. People comment. And it's a lot of layers to it, but we just do that element. We ain't gonna get it all over, because I know some of y'all out there looking at the show. Y'all know there's a whole bunch of other stuff people are saying that some are kind of inaccurate. So we will go Coach Stud.
I knew who it was. She favored herself, but she didn't look like herself. I don't know what have happened to her, you know. She did say, you know, Black is popular, you know. I don't think she thinks that too much, though, with her look, you know. But that's just my take on that.
Yes, sir. Coach Fritz.
I'm in shock that she did that to herself. I hope she stops, because she was a beautiful Black woman. The way she was. Hopefully she stops, because then if she don't stop, she's gonna look like Sammy Sosa.
Yeah.
And you know, us as guys was looking at her playing, and we was like, oh my God. I just looked at her and I was like, oh my God, what did she do? No, she could stop. She don't need to do that. She don't need to do that.
Yes, absolutely. And that was some people making comments about it, but yeah, and so that's what's out there. And so we're now gonna go to a day in the office. Coach Fritz, that's your homeboy.
Yes, he is. I can't even move like that, and he's my age. Oh, Lord have mercy. Somebody's gonna get it. That Paul, what is his name? Paul Jake? Don't get that. If he catch you with that body blow, it's lights out. Go down.
Okay. Coach Fritz.
Yes.
You just went.
I just went.
Oh, I meant Coach Stud. I'm sorry for that. Coach Stud.
At his age, did you hear how them punches sounded? Almost remember Mike Tyson in his prime. Like Coach Fritz said, if he catch you with them body blows, you going down.
Coach Julius Hall.
I mean, y'all know when I look at things, I look at everything, right?
Oh, Lord.
Put some goddamn boxers on, Mike. What the hell? You're not down to the knees. What's wrong with you, dude? You're 60 years old.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. What's wrong with you? I'm wondering I'm hoping he put on some jock straps or something. What the hell wrong with Mike Tyson?
Oh, Lord.
I hope you don't find me and want to hit me, though.
Oh, Lord.
You still hit pretty hard.
You still hit hard.
In the ring naked.
Oh, Lord. Okay. The opinion Coach Julius Hall, merely opinion Coach Julius Hall, not the opinion of Ebony Sports Report. Mike Tyson, we down with you, brother. We down with you. And so now this is a throwback right here. This is a throwback, and this is a throwback because when people talk about the greatest, they talk about the greatest of all time. There are some people that are left out of the conversation about the greatest, and people get in arguments about that, from Kobe to Mike, going on to LeBron. You know, they argue about them, but you know, somebody we might need to think about.
Wilt Chamberlain once said that he could dunk his free throws, but did anyone see it happen? In 1955, people witnessed him do it at a Kansas scrimmage, including Kansas State coach Tex Winter, who said he started from just behind the top of the circle, ran to the free throw line, and dunked his foul shot. As an opposing coach, Tex was so intimidated that he went to the 1956 NCAA convention and explained what he'd seen, pushing for a rule change. The NCAA listened and banned foul shot dunks to ensure Wilt would never do it in a game.
Coach Julius Hall.
How the hell you gonna dunk your foul shot?
No, Lord.
First of all, you can't start behind the line because you can't go behind the line. But I guess that's the new rule change that they probably
Yes.
Rule change. Anytime that they dominate the NBA so bad, I'm surprised they caught them before they could do a rule change, Fritz.
Yeah.
They caught them before they could do a rule change. Before you know it, the whole NBA was 75% black.
Yeah.
So they couldn't do a rule change. But dunking the thing is meant that the ball, that you stay behind that line. I mean, that's what I get from it as a free
You're looking at right now how they shaped it, but he was saying I can go and do a foul shot because just like a dunk, I can do that. And so again, we look at the fact that he took it from the foul line there. Wilt Chamberlain was an offensive genius in the NBA.
I don't have a problem with it if Wilt could not go from outside that line. If he didn't go from outside that line and dunk the ball, then I wouldn't have had a problem with it. So, hey, it is what it is. They changed the rules. We all know what happens when we go to dominating. What is it, Coach Fritz?
Rule change.
Rule change.
And Coach Fritz.
Once I saw Tex Winter, they said Tex Winter went to the NCAA facilities to talk about it, and he drew up a map. I was like, oh my God, they did the rule change. That was like crazy. But the greatest of all times, everybody's talking about this or that, this, that. Greatest of all times, Muhammad Ali. He already had you psyched and out your game before the fight even started from all his trash talking. Just like Julius Hall do, trash talk. And boast and brag.
Coach Fritz, we were talking about NBA. We talking about basketball. We're not. You get like Coach Julius Hall, and you've been around here so much. You done got corrupted. So we were talking about basketball. We were not talking about
corrupted.
We were
Everybody
talking
talks
about
the
they talk
greatest.
about Kobe. They talk about Michael. They talk about LeBron. People get into the argument. We was like saying, but there's a whole other bunch of folks left out there. But he done. Coach Tisha, we need you back. We need you back. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So we're not going to Coach Stud.
Even after the rule change, Wilt Chamberlain continued to dominate. He scored more points in one game than any basketball player have ever. Did they win or lose that game that he scored 100 points in?
I'm trying to remember.
I think they. Oh, wait a minute. They might have lost that game.
They won the game. They was playing the Philadelphia Stars, I believe.
No. He scored 100 on the Knicks. That.
It was on the Knicks.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay.
About that.
Won it, though.
All right. So now we come to someone else. Again, do this. But again, some people don't recognize him. They don't acknowledge it, but we got to do that.
There would be no Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson if it wasn't for this guy. His name.
Hold up. Wait a minute. I know somebody about to have a heart attack. We're going to go back to it. We know he's about to have a heart attack because, again, those are 2 of his 15 teams. Oh, my God. But we're going to go back.
There would be no Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson if it wasn't for this guy. His name, Warren Moon. And he's one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. But more importantly, he helped pave the way for black quarterbacks. You see, 30 years ago, many NFL executives thought black quarterbacks couldn't play in the league. They thought either they wouldn't be able to understand NFL offensive concepts or they wouldn't be great leaders. But he blew that notion out the water with his Hall of Fame play. Now, it took him 6 years to get to the league. He had to play in the Canadian League after college because no NFL team would give him a chance. But the Houston Oilers finally gave him a shot, and boy did he take advantage of it. He played in a run and shoot offense, an offense that relied heavily on a quarterback with high intellect because there was so much passing involved. They say Warren Moon had the easiest ball to catch. Look how pretty his spiral was. Warren Moon, he's one of the greatest quarterbacks.
And Warren Moon played in the Canadian Football League, played for the Edmonton Eskimos, and I think he won like 3 Grey Cups before he's even given a chance to come to the NFL. And so we go to Coach Stud, Warren Moon.
Warren Moon, one of my favorite players at the University of Washington, Husky. He was on the West Coast. Warren Moon could have went straight from college to the NFL. Unfortunately, during that time, Afro-Americans just didn't get a chance to play under the sun in the NFL. He went into the Canadian League, dominated over there, and we saw what he'd done in the NFL. I was hoping that he could make it to a Super Bowl and get him a Super Bowl ring. Warren Moon was a great quarterback.
Yes. Coach Julius Hall, we know you're a little shocked with regard to this because, again, Lamar and Patrick. Go ahead.
Just imagine if he had those 6 years to play. He used to be the record holder for most yards passed in the NFL. Just imagine he had those 6 years. Warren Moon was special, although he did have a Brady line back then. Now, them boys used to block. But Warren, it takes you to be able to get the ball there. It takes you to be able to see that field. And Warren Moon had a vision of being able to see the open player all the time. He was a talent. He was a special talent. I used to love Warren Moon because Warren Moon could throw that ball.
All right. Coach Fritz. Oh, you should say what now? What did you say?
He reminded me of me.
Yes, sir. The music connoisseur. Coach Fritz.
Warren Moon, I used to love watching him play. He had a great team. He was just phenomenal. And like Julia said, if he had those 6 years, I think a lot of people wouldn't be breaking his records right now. And he probably would have had a Super Bowl if he had the 6 years in the NFL. He probably would have had a Super Bowl. You know, so that's a real things in our favor.
And Big Bro Tony Mitchell said, "What about Doug Williams? Doug Williams does something with regard to the Super Bowl." Yes, we got that. We got you on that. We got you on that. And so, what we're going to do right now, it's about scholarship time. Scholarship time. Scholarship time. How you earn a scholarship?
Ooh, that's wavy, sir.
Light it up, yeah. Light it up, cut, yeah. Light it up, cut. Light it up, yeah. Yeah. Light it up. Turn the page. I can't find love.
All that's done in 20 seconds. All that's done in 20 seconds. Coach Fritz.
He gets a scholarship. Now the kid that kept losing the ball, he didn't have a scholarship. That was crazy. Oh my God. 3 turnovers. Really, it was 4. It was 4 turnovers in 20 seconds. Yeah, he got his scholarship. The other one is like, oh yeah, scratch him off.
Okay. Coach Stud.
I saw one kid earn a scholarship and I saw one kid lose a scholarship. But let's talk loser offer. But let's talk about the one that earned the scholarship. The energy that he brought to the game, his level of play, his defensive hustle, that's what coaches look for in a player. And he's certainly going to earn him one in 20 seconds there.
Okay. Coach Julius Hall.
It was impressive. But the greatest 8 seconds I ever seen was Reggie Miller. Y'all remember that? Those are the greatest 8 seconds I ever seen in my life. But that kid there was pretty special. He showed off his talents. He showed his athleticism, and he showed his hustle and his tenacity. So you want players like that on your team. Those players that has that it. They have it that can go and get it. That's going to make you a winner. Fritz?
I got another one for you. 11 seconds. Tracy McGrady against San Antonio when he was on Houston. He wound up winning the game for them with that 11 seconds.
Okay.
Just to let you know.
It wasn't better than Reggie's 8 seconds.
It was better than Reggie's 8 seconds.
Pull the tape.
All right.
You can pull the tape.
We got the 8. We got the 8 seconds for you. We got the 8 seconds for you. We got it right here. We got it. Ebony Sports Report. We got it right here.
28 for Victor Wembanyama. Holmgren trying to answer. He is stopped.
That's 8 seconds. That's 8 seconds right there. That's 8 seconds right there. And some like say Victor's like locking up that rookie of the year. And some have gone and said that, hey, he might even need to be defensive player of the year. Now, Draymond on some hate on it, but again, that's what's going on. So, Coach Fritz, Wemby.
I believe he's going to get the rookie of the year because he's doing some things that are game-changing right now. He's blocking shots. Of course, he's tall. I just need to see him bulk up a little bit and work on a low post move, and let's see how if anybody can stop him inside and out.
Okay. Coach Julius Hall, Wemby.
He's 10 feet tall. So that's like saying that you're gonna give me the home run derby because my bat is this big instead of that big. He 10 feet tall. Defensive players know. He's supposed to do what he do. He's 10 feet tall. Did I mention that he's 10 feet tall? Okay, now for rookie of the year, yeah, he's just getting there. He's a rookie, but defense, nah.
Once again, the hate of Coach Julius Hall, Coach Fritz.
Nope, not Coach Fritz, Coach Studs.
I mean, Coach Stud. I'm just so caught up in Julius Hall and what he got on. Go ahead.
I agree with Coach Hall in part, and one of the few times that you're gonna see me disagree with him. We have had this guy's 7'4", I believe. We have had some 7-footers in the league that turn out to be cold garbage. Just because they got that height don't mean that they're gonna have the skill position. This young kid, I can see not defensive of the year, but I can certainly see rookie of the year. The kid is balling, and he's a franchise player for them to build a franchise around, and I see why he was taken the number 1 overall pick.
Okay. And so now we move on to this right here. You can give it a name because some people say you got to come up with a name for it. But this is also, we'll find out who would you want to see in something like this.
Oh. Whoa. Oh.
Now, it wasn't me, but Coach Tisha said that was Coach Julius Hall in the blue shirt. And this, trust me, she said that was Coach Julius Hall. It wasn't me. Coach Julius Hall said, "Oh, Jay, that's Julius right there. That's Julius right there, Jay, in the blue shirt." I didn't say that. So that's what she said. It wasn't me. Coach Fritz.
Don't lie, because she's not here. Because you know what's gonna happen once you're gonna be like, "No, Julius told me to say that." See what I'm saying? He was getting clocked left and right, no hands up, no hand speed, and he's looking at the tricks, still getting hit, and still getting hit. That was just embarrassing. None.
All right, Coach Stud.
I just don't see how he kept going for the same trick. I mean, he was just getting tricked and getting hit. I would like to see me versus our governor here, Ron DeSantis, in one of those, though. Speaking, Ron DeSatan, excuse me.
Ooh.
And Big Bro Tony Mitchell said that it'll be Will Smith and Julius Hall. He said that's Julius Hall and Will Smith.
What's up, sir? Jamal?
Huh? What?
You want me?
Yeah, it's you. Uh-huh.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Tony. I didn't hear you say my time.
Tony said that. I thought I was just naturally throwing it on to you because Tony said you and Will Smith. Tony was saying that.
Oh no,
it wasn't me. Tisha's when it said that was you in the blue. So I knew you just ready to roll on both of them.
I got three people I like to put in that ring. First, I'd like to have just about 15 minutes with Donald Trump. Then I'd like to have 15 minutes with the guy who is the lieutenant governor of North Carolina, who's now the Republican nominee for North Carolina. He's the biggest idiot in the world. And then I'd like to have the second biggest idiot in the world, Clarence Thomas. So give me those three guys. That's my list. Those are my list. Those are the guys on my list who I'd like to have that with.
Okay. All right. So Coach Julius Hall, and this is what is so interesting, and I did not realize you'd be doing this, but oh Lord, Tony Mitchell. Oh Lord, this is not Tony. See, please remove that. Please remove that. Please see. This is what I'm talking about. The opinion of Tony Mitchell is merely the opinion of Tony Mitchell, and not the opinion of every sports reporters. Oh Lord, we gotta restrict some of these comments from these people on here right now.
I want to know if Bernard was asked that question, what would be his top 3 list?
Oh Lord, Jesus. But anyway, we're gonna move on. Coach Julius Hall, what jersey are you wearing?
Y'all know it's the San Francisco 49ers and Terrell Owens.
Terrell Owens.
Not that we had this plan, but this is something we got to deal with tonight.
This pass-catching running back, and this time we got 2 49ers, Roger Craig versus Christian McCaffrey. Who you got?
Coach Julius Hall, who you got?
Dang. Dang.
And Coach Tisha told me to do that too. She said, Jamal, I told her what I was going to, what I had. She said, no, don't go with that one. Go with these ones right here. So I would see, because again, that was she told. She was setting you up, Coach Julius Hall, Coach Tisha.
Yeah, I know she had a part in it. But Roger Craig was brutal. He would run people over. He was just brutal. He didn't care and was just a bad boy. But if it was today, I would take Christian McCaffrey because he plays with reckless abandonment. He don't care. He runs full speed ahead. He ain't worried about being injured. And he leaves everything on the field. Everything. Now, San Francisco lost that game because they didn't use their talents to the right degree for what they should have. They got 3 or 4 players that could have just shut the game down, and the coach went to you've been winning like this all year. Don't change the game plan. But you lost against my team. So I was happy anyway. Why are you shaking your head, Fritz?
I just want to see how many teams you're gonna have next year.
Oh Lord.
He can only have 2. He can only have 2.
We said 2, but he's still gonna go back with his 8 or 10.
But we're gonna ignore him on that. We're gonna ignore it. Coach Stud.
I'm gonna take Roger Craig. Reason being, I think he's the better back as far as catching the ball out the backfield. I like both backs' running style. They ran fiercely. But I like Roger Craig, and the 49ers made a living with the clip you just showed, hitting him on that little swing pass out of the backfield. So I would go with Roger Craig, even in this time.
And we have heard Coach Stud and Coach Fritz.
I'll probably be the tiebreaker. But yeah, McCaffrey is good, but Roger, Craig was good. He was good. He was physical. That passing, that little short slant pass, he was just catching them and out of the backfield. A lot of teams didn't have nothing for that. Very, very good player.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna try see if this Coach Julius Hall. Which one is Coach Julius Hall? Which one is Coach Julius Hall? Which one is Coach Julius Hall?
Really?
Coach Fritz. Coach Fritz, which one is Coach Julius Hall?
The one that got made up.
Okay. Coach Stud, which one is Coach Julius Hall?
Now, you know, if I had to pick who was my brother-in-law, it's going to be the one that made the basket. You know that. Whatever my brother-in-law do, he's going to be doing it at a high level. What is wrong with Jamal? I don't understand, Jamal. This is what's getting.
That ain't Jamal tonight.
That ain't Jamal
see,
tonight.
See the name?
Oh, Coach Hater. Okay. Okay. I apologize. I understand now.
I think he read the book just like I did, his full name.
Yeah, that ain't Jamal. That's Coach Hater. That's been up there for the last 30 minutes. You just seen it?
I hadn't even picked. Wow. Okay. So, Coach Julius Hall, which one are you?
I'm going to be the tiebreaker. You know damn well that was me with the fancy Larry Bird shot behind the backbone. And that was you trying to swat it.
Okay. I guess I learned something. I guess wow. Oh, okay. See, I thought Charles Morris was going to be with us tonight. I thought Coach Charles Morris was going to be with us tonight because we had something. We keep it grinding. We keep it grinding for Coach Charles Morris. Keep it grinding. Coach Julius Hall.
Come on, really? With a needle.
Are you hating Coach Julius Hall?
No, I just don't think that was possible. That needle would have slipped through his hand and some more stuff. You ever use a needle? No, that was staged.
Okay. Coach Stud.
I got to concur with Coach Julius Hall on the needle when that had to be staged. But the one-hand push-ups, hard for me to do a two-hand push-up. Kudos to him now. Yeah.
Coach Fritz.
Just like Julius Hall said, he's an alien. There's no way. You got to check his DNA, got to check his physical abilities, take some DNA, take some testing off of him. He's not human. That's an alien right there. Because, like he said, the needle, that's going to, no matter what, that's going through you on the other end. So you can't be human to do that. Impressive. I can't do that one-hand push-up, but impressive. But that's an alien.
And to my classmate, Maggie Samuels, glad to have you here. And excuse me, you're around some haters right now, but we got a bang for them. Coach Fritz, who would you want to do that to? Who would you want to give a bang to like that? Send off.
Yeah, I plead the fifth because it's gonna mess up everybody if I say it. So I plead the fifth with that one. But woof, I wouldn't be able to catch that person. I'd have definitely dropped that person. I don't know. Drop.
Coach Julius Hall.
Where did you find this this video from?
Wow. Wow. He said stupid.
Who want to flip up in a chair all the way up there? It required absolutely no athleticism whatsoever.
Wow.
Yeah, two guys jumped down on whatever that thing is, balance beam or whatever, I don't know, and flipped the other guy into a chair. Duh. You want to show me something? Show me that next video. That's amazing.
Wow. The hate. Oh, Coach Hater. Magdalene. It is Coach Hater on with us tonight. Wow. Coach Stud.
I don't know who would want to do it, but it was amazing. I have a person that I would like to do that with, but I would like for him to not to touch the move the chair for Donald J. Trump.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but that was amazing. Now,
so we're gonna go to Kenya right now. We're going to Kenya. Now and this is what Wilt Chamberlain did too. That's why, with regards to him, this one comes into play.
Man, in Kenya, this is our time. We come to change things here. Okay. On the Kenya yagili Neko Lagini gatinya ngaliano Letogi mochin Asimai.
Coach Stud, this is them in Kenya doing high jumping.
I believe they set some high jumping records there. Over there in Kenya. That had to be what? 8 feet? That was impressive there.
All right. I had to respond to my classmate because she said she saw the hate that's going on. So, Coach Fritz.
Rule change. They're doing it without the pole. It's just like jumping. They could probably dunk the ball too, but that jumping was effortless. They were very, very good at that. I'm impressed.
Coach Julius Hall.
Hey Maggie, tell him to watch your show tomorrow, Maggie. Maggie got her show. She's gonna be on her show at 8:30 tomorrow night. You gonna watch her?
Yes, I'll watch my classmate. I'll watch her show. Yes.
Oh, okay.
We show love like that.
That's what you need to do because Maggie show you love. But listen, that was pretty impressive. It was pretty impressive. Not many people can do that, but I've seen better. Coach Eric has seen better. We know a guy by the name of Francis Todd, Horsehead, that could have stood under it without a running leap and jumped on top of the pole. No, see Fritz laughing.
No, I can see that. I can see that.
Coach Stud, free Coach Stud. Coach, let me get you. Coach Stud, tell him.
We seen this.
Yeah, I can see that.
And jump on top of 6 foot. Jump on top of it and land with both feet. Me and Coach Hall have seen this. It took us by storm, but he done this.
I was about to bet my money that he couldn't do it because it was too high for one man to stand flat-footed and jump on the back, jump up on top of that.
And of course, I intervened with that. It was
one of my partners in my book. He intervened. He said, if he's willing to bet you his money that he can do it, you better damn well believe that he can. He said, don't bet your money. He said, you just watch.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen nothing more amazing in my life. Y'all know how high the bleachers is when you go to a baseball game or a football game or anything like that?
Yeah.
I have seen this guy stand in the back of the bleachers and jump up on top of it. The most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. He ain't human. I'm serious. With tight pants on. Starch pants. He was slim. He wore tight starch pants. And he is staying right there at the back of the bleachers and a jump on top of it. How the hell could any man do that? Any man. Don't he own some records in the state of Florida? You muted. Hold on.
I said, I believe he does. I know he looked like a horse now, for real.
Hey, come on, Jose. Baddest dude I ever seen in my life. Jamal Frozen. You don't even believe it.
He's playing that very well.
Can he play it?
It was AI generated what he's talking about. It was AI generated. It's just like with the needle. AI generated. They're trying to fool us.
Listen, there was no such thing as AI 20 years ago.
They were in a secret lab by the government.
Uh-huh.
So we're going to come to another secret lab. Russell Wilson. I'm too afraid what's going to come out in Coach Julius Hall's mouth. Russell Wilson, Coach Julius Hall.
Russell Wilson should be playing with the Atlanta Falcons. They released him, so he need to get on where he get on. And come on, because I'm season ticket holders. 1 week I take you, 1 week I take my brother Coach Eric, and 1 week we'll take somebody else. You ain't even in town. You ain't flying down. You fly down, you could go too.
I'll be in Savannah again. Got homecoming coming, so it'll probably be a game that weekend.
Well, if it's a game that weekend, we're gonna go. We'll leave Saturday and go Sunday to the game.
Of course.
All right.
Coach Fritz.
From what I heard today, if he goes to Pittsburgh, Atlanta would be a good look for him. But if he goes to Pittsburgh, that'd be a game changer because he already got a winning. Pittsburgh already got a winning culture over there. They got the running back. So stuff that the sportscasters were talking about today on ESPN, I'm like, yeah, they can't do that. That'd be unfair. Derrick Henry, the running back for Pittsburgh, and then you have Russell Wilson, the quarterback. That'd be totally unfair. It'll make Pittsburgh, relevant again, but that'd be totally unfair.
Coach Stud.
Well, the head coach at Denver, I feel personally just didn't like Russell Wilson. And sometimes when the coach is not pulling for you to be successful, it can take away from your game. Russell Wilson still got a couple good years of football left in him. I was glad that he got the big contract and got him some money up front out of the Denver Broncos organization. But I feel like it was the head coach that came in there and made his career spiral like that. That is definitely my opinion. It was the head coach that caused that. Russell Wilson going to go somewhere else and he's going to play like he did when he was in Seattle.
All right. And we're now one down. Sorry about that. we are coming to our last two topics, and this one right here is tied to another Russell. Russell Wilson. I mean, Westbrook is true. Russell Westbrook is building affordable housing. Bam! Right there in his city. Right there in his city, his hometown. He's building affordable housing. And we go to Coach Stud with regards to this and Russell Westbrook.
He muted.
Oh, I thought he hit the mute button. All right.
Russell Westbrook, he's out of Long Beach. That's Snoop Dogg homeboy. But I like to see them give back to the community. And that's what he done, affordable for the people. And I had a lot of respect for him, and it went up a notch when I saw that there.
All right. Coach Julius Hall.
Russell Wilson, Westbrook is doing what every athlete should be doing with that type of opportunity. Those guys have an opportunity that are not afforded to a lot of people. And to whom much is given, much is required. That's an old cliche, but Russell Westbrook is showing the man that he is. Yeah, he'll own those affordable homes, but still he's making a way for somebody else and not caring. More professional athletes need to do and follow what he's doing.
All right, Coach Fritz.
I agree with Julius Hall and Coach Stud. He's doing something great for the community. He's giving back to his community, especially South Central. A lot of places probably were dilapidated. The homes are not up to par, and he's making 180 affordable housing. Kudos to him. Very, very good. Most of the athletes don't do that. They just buy 6 cars and they only could drive one. They have all this the allure and the foolishness of the money and not taking care of the community. Some do, but you don't see it publicized as much as he did. But I give him kudos for that.
All right. And so this is the last thing because we're going to the weekend. We're going to the weekend. We want y'all to have a great weekend because holidays coming up. Again, celebrations, tournaments, all that. We want y'all to be able to enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there. This is what we do right here. That was Coach Julius Hall. Coach Julius Hall back in the day. Coach Fritz.
Great move. I couldn't do that. Definitely wouldn't be able to do that.
All right. And Coach Stud.
Well, growing up in Florida, we surrounded by beaches, and swimming is like a part of our culture, But I don't believe I could have did that.
Coach Julius Hall, do you recall when you did things like that?
No.
Teacher told me to mute you. Coach Teacher sent me a text message. She said, mute him on that because he's about to lie. That was she said. She said, he about to lie. He about to lie. And she sent me a message. But I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to unmute you. But she told me that. He said, he about to lie.
I took very calculated risks. Very calculated. There's no way I would have jumped in there thinking that I'm gonna go out that far without hitting the bottom of the water, hitting the level, and not be injured. Not me. And I can't swim good either. Not me.
Well, Which goes to show something. You see that happening because they do that. They do a variety of these jumping off the cliffs and other things like that from buildings into the water. And when they go and say we can't swim, that's a lie right there. You see stuff like that. And so this is Ebony Sports Report. We're going to be back with you all next week. We say check out all of our shows on Our Black Media. Support our advertisers, Davis Johnson Bozeman Law Firm, Atlanta, Savannah, and Statesboro, along with One Price Cleaners located in Garden City at the Farmers Market in Garden City, and also Chef at Food and Gas. That's on Styles and Gwinnett Streets. Don't ride by, stop by, and Kim's Cafe. Kim's Cafe. Tell them that Jamal sent you. Don't tell them Julius sent you. Tell them that Jamal sent you, because that's what we do. I send people there, not Julius Hall. I send people there, so make sure y'all tell people that. And Coach Tisha will be back because she's drinking pink margaritas right now. So that's what she's doing. She's chilling, drinking pink margaritas with other people who wear crimson and cream. Oop, I didn't mean to say that. Sorry about that.
Oh, don't worry. She'll find out.
That's Sports Reporter. We'll see y'all next week. Bam. Get out of here.
like that.